Welcome to Tarot of the Week. I'm Juliet, the Scorpion Goddess, and here I'm going to read intuitively to see what's going on, what's in store for us from the week of September 19th to September 25th. So stay tuned to see what's up with this week. What's going on, you guys? So it's another week and we're gonna see what's going on exactly with these cards. Now, before I get started, just to let you guys know, I am a Western tropical astrologer. This is not an astrology video. If you want to know the astrology forecast of the month of September, check out the link down below in the description box and it'll take you directly to what's going on, what's up with the planets for the September 2022 forecast. And let's see what else. Oh, follow me on everything, subscribe to me if you haven't yet, because if you haven't yet, I don't know what's wrong with you. You know what I mean? Why you keep watching my videos and not subscribing? You gotta support my channel. If you like what I do, like this video. If you don't like what I do, like this video anyways, because why would you be against just giving somebody a thumbs up? It doesn't do anything to you, you know what I mean? Helps me out. And yeah, so this is kind of my job. So if this reading really resonates with you, share it with somebody. And if you want to, you can send me a tip by clicking the description box down below. Now, with that being said, I want to get straight into the tarot reading with the Hermit and the Chariot. I feel like the Chariot is just about to be the whole theme of September because every week I have pulled the Chariot card. So again, this is a week of going within. And of course, because we're in retrograde season, we have 6 planets in retrograde. We got Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, all the outer planets, yada, yada, yada. Everybody's in retrograde, right? Only thing that isn't is Mars and Venus. And Mars is going to be in retrograde at the end of October. So anyways, we got the Hermit card right here, following up with the Chariot. I'm hearing to lead with confidence, working on your sacral chakra and your solar plexus is standing out really big. The solar plexus is where that confidence comes in, but I think this like sacral chakra, this creativity, this moving of the hips, I don't know why the hips are standing out for me, but they really are, because all you see up like is his hips right here. And this is big on creativity and sexual energy. So I think with this right here, getting that movement going is going to be probably the theme of the week, is what I'm getting right now. With this Hermit card though, again, we're in retrograde season. It is time to go within, find your inner wisdom. What knowledge, what higher knowledge do you have? Connecting with your ancestors, your spirit team, connecting with them in the astral realm. I see people doing a lot of traveling in the astral realm and daydreaming. I'm just seeing a lot of like it's all that woo stuff that's coming out. Okay, and if you're new on this channel, this is what we do here, so welcome to the woo woo stuff. So yeah, like just really getting into that spirit connection, because remember, you're a spirit having the human experience. And this is saying connect back to your roots, your ancestral roots, your spirit team. Pay attention to animals. If you're seeing animals this week, like owls, hawks, squirrels, cats, birds, whatever. And as I'm saying that, I heard a bird chirp. So this is communication. A lot of communicating happening. Gossip may be happening too. And this is probably why this Hermit card's coming out. There may be a lot of things happening around you, but not maybe to you, because you're so focused on your alone time. Not loneliness, but your aloneness. Loneliness is when you're like, wanting another being there, but aloneness is where you enjoy your alone time and you're on this like deep spiritual kind of journey. I think I talked about this last week. Honestly, I don't even remember my readings that I post out here. I do it and then I don't know. 444. I know that was in last week and that's happening again. I want to see what else is going on. It's like leading with wisdom, leading yourself with wisdom, and trusting your spirit team, trusting what's happening, even if you don't really understand it. Ten of Pentacles reversed. So there may be some things with the family too this week, where maybe your family's trying to reach out to you, you're trying to reach out to your family, or trying to reconnect. Remember, I did just say something about the roots. So maybe you're trying to get some information from somebody in your family, like, you know, from your grandmother, your mother, your aunt, just some kind of feminine energy, or somebody who can tell you stories about where you came from, the history of where your family came from. Truth is coming out too. I think when you hear what really happened in your family's past and all of that stuff, it's like unlocking a lot of things and opening a lot of doors for you and then your future, which could be your future family, down the line. It's like that breaking generational curses kind of ordeal I'm picking up on. What else is happening for this week? I feel like this week's going to be like a mixed bag for a lot of people too. We got the Two of Swords and the Four of Wands. Things may not be as they seem at home. I think there may be some personalities that may be bumping heads or not wanting to admit to some things. I'm also seeing that, again, not all the information is there. I think maybe some of you may have been lied to and led blindly because the other people in your family could not come to terms with things for how they were, and you're trying to like take off that blindfold and see the truth, but the information, not all of it's there. And I think that's because some people don't want to come to that place, come to that truth, come to that acceptance. And again, we're in Mercury retrograde right now too, so this isn't really the best time for, you know, miscommunications happen a lot more around this time. So I would say if you find yourself getting really frustrated or not getting what you expected or wanted from the situation, give it time. Give it time, because again, this is saying not everything is there, not all the information is there. I do see though, with the stillness of the water in the background, that this is something that is going to come in time, and it's like the waters are calm. You just have to approach it the right way. And when we're dealing with swords, we're dealing with logic. So I think once Libra season probably begins, and as we get deeper into it, maybe within 2 to 4 weeks, we may unlock or hear some information of what we're kind of in search for right now. So 2 to 4 weeks is what's coming to me. If you're trying to get information about something specific, 2 to 4 weeks may be when you get a clearer picture of whatever it is you're in search for. Got Nine of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is stressing you out. Some of you might be up late, stressing out over some guy. Maybe it's an ex, or an ex is up at night stressing out about the choices they made and how they had messed up something. Maybe there was a direction that kind of like took a left field. Somebody could be stressing too because they have to move. They have to move and they don't want to. Maybe you're getting information from, this could be a landlord. Maybe this get information or something like that. Message being given to you about a landlord. Maybe a landlord stressing out about something that they have to take care of. Seeing a move happen, some kind of movement. And you know, we got the Chariot card, so this could be movement in, you have to, this Nine of Swords is a very like stressful, anxiety induced card, right? But because we have the Knight of Pentacles following up with it, this could be someone stressing you out where you're up late at night, worried, stressing, creating scenarios in your head, or they're stressing you out and you're worried about where they're at, what they're doing. But this is saying, like, this is something that needs to be wrapped up and closed out. This situation, maybe the person too, you know, needs to be cut out of your life. This is the end. Like, you need to stop putting so much energy into this person. I feel like this is someone of a past. Is like, also, this could be an ex. There's a couple, you know, this is a general reading, so it's going to be a few different things. So take what's for you. But this could be somebody worrying and stressing out about them possibly making the wrong decision. Maybe you made the wrong decision, but remember, I think when you did this, though, you weren't in the best state of mind. I'm also hearing that you can't be too hard on yourself to judge yourself, because now that you have, these are 2 9s, okay? You have whatever this is, whatever the situation is now, you can use that lesson to learn from and grow from. The Hermit is somebody who's gone through a series of events, right? Because when we think about tarot, we're talking about the Fool's journey. You start out with absolutely nothing. Then you go to the Magician. You have all these tools you can create with, you know, and then you go to the High Priestess, and then the Empress, yada, yada, yada. Then you get to the Hermit card. And now this is, I have done all of these things. I'm now at a 9 stage in my life where I'm at a completion. I've learned all of these things. Now that I've done all this stuff outside of me, it's time to come back in. And what is new about me? What have I grown from? He's not judging himself. He's not judging situations. He's wise. He uses the lessons he learns and grows with that and gives that wisdom not only to himself but other people around him. And that's what this is talking about right here. Instead of stressing out over it, have that feeling come, you know, whatever it is, because all feelings are valid, but don't obsess over it where it takes over you and it consumes you, because this is wrapping something up. This is the end. This is time for something new. But don't sit and stew in this. Don't sit and stew in it. It's time for something to be changed, and it's time to really do a check-in. Like, check in, and see what's to be done. And I was just about to shuffle, but at the bottom, we have another 9. The 9 of Wands. You got to check in with yourself and realize that you've been through a lot. And sometimes you're harder on yourself than if it was like somebody on the outside, like a friend or a family member. How would you treat them? You treat them with ease and grace and all this stuff. And you need to do the same for yourself. You can't be so hard on yourself, because look, you've been through the battles, the emotional turmoil, all of that. And it's like, I'm getting shoulder pain, and I think you've been carrying the weight of your the weight of the world on your shoulders. And I'm picking up on headaches. I think I did last week too, but I think there's a lot on your mind. There's a lot on your mind this week. A lot on your mind, and that's okay. You know what I mean? You can have a lot of stuff on your mind, but don't let it over consume you. And again, I'm seeing numbers again, the 4s. So 9s and 4s are really standing out this week. So if you see anything like that, 9s or 4s, 4, 4, 4, 9, 9, 9. See what's going on with you. I think this is like, you really need to ground yourself and see the gratitude in everything that you have right now. And I think, again, like, this is, maybe there's not a lot happening this week. There may not be a lot happening this week, but there's a lot happening within you this week of choices and decisions need to be made. And maybe you're afraid to break away from these changes that need to be done, or facing these truths, or whatever it is for you. But I think there's just this form of, like, giving yourself ease and non-judgment and grace and just acceptance. I think this is following up from last week's shadow, whatever I was talking about last week. Like, we're stepping into the next phase of, you know, we need to accept that shadow self we have. And now it's like, okay, we're in this place of acceptance. We've taken that step up. Now we're in the next step of accepting ourselves. There's layers to this stuff. It's not like accept, oh, boom, next thing. It's, I gotta come to this place of acceptance. Okay, now I'm coming to this place of acceptance. What's the next step? You know, it's a layer. You keep peeling away and all that stuff. So we're dealing with nines. So this is like we're coming to an ending of something. We're coming to an ending of something. And it's accepting that and being able to take the step into the next thing. And again, going back into the retrogrades, you know what I mean? This is about learning lessons from the past that are revisiting to help us become better and grow more into ourselves. And because we're leaving Virgo season this week and entering Libra season, we're going to be really analyzing and looking at our partnerships and relationships and how we deal with other people. And sometimes it's kind of hard to focus on you in Libra season, because Libra energy isn't about me, it's about the partnership. So maybe there's something of that kind of thing coming in. I want you guys to also look at where does Libra fall into your chart and see how that can bring in more balance, more substance, whatever. I don't know what the word is, but bringing in more balance and just accepting without judging. Even though Libra in tarot is ruled by judgment, like, don't judge yourself for decisions or things that have happened in the past. You know what I mean? I want to see what kind of angels, ancestors we have. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. That's all I've been talking about, is the inner knowledge, inner knowing, the wisdom. You need to honor that, accept it, embrace it, use it. You know, the Medicine Mother. I think some of you guys need to get into your altars and maybe move some things around, get some new stuff going on your altars too. Working with herbs and teas. I think some of you guys should go on a cleansing, or planning on going on some kind of cleansing the body. Also for this week, we have Earth Guardians, stay rooted and grounded. Did I not say stay rooted? Like connecting to your roots. So the Medicine Mother, which I was just talking about herbs. And then we have the Earth Guardian. Where do you get herbs from? From the earth. Like, the earth provides for you. And to help yourself get grounded is to eat more grounding foods. Get out into nature. And this is where we can really connect with that sacral chakra and solar plexus, with that confidence. We're grounding ourselves and we're feeling confident within ourselves and letting that reach out and branch out to others around us. And when you move your hips, you connect more to your divine feminine and the Mother Earth, which connects to the divine feminine also. And then we have Direction Guardian, choose your path. This whole entire reading is resolved around making choices, and what direction are you going to choose. And this is about trust. You have to trust your spirit team, your instincts. How can you trust your instincts if you're not actually focusing on working on them? Now, this isn't logical stuff, okay? I said in the beginning, this is woo-woo whatever. This is really connecting to your spirit team, and cleansing your spirit and the wisdom and everything. This isn't brainiac stuff. This is, what does my spirit, what does my body, what is it telling me? What is it trying to say? And connecting to that. You can't do that unless you are aware of what's happening. Do you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. So connecting all of this stuff right here. You have everything you need. You just have to listen. So you got to go inward into that internal place. And that's what retrograde season is all about. It's not something to be afraid of. This is about connecting to you and learning the lessons and putting in the internal work. So when retrograde season ends, you can then take a step out and people are going to be like, whoa, like this is a whole new person, and you're going to feel a lot better and like a whole new person too. So we're going to pull a Moonology card now, and because we have this Libra new moon, so I want to see with the Libra new moon, what is a message? What is something we can take on from this Libra new moon? The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Woo! Waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. So it's like we're leading up to something new. We're coming into something, right? And with this is the birds that are standing out. So I think this communication, paying attention to your surroundings, listening to what people are telling you, but be aware that not all the information may be there at this point. We're still learning things. We're still hearing things. We're still gaining the momentum of whatever the situation is that's happening for you right now. So just really pay attention to whatever is being given to you, and things may come. Some things may come in threes, like you have one, you have two, then you have two of these things, and it creates a third thing. So that's another thing that's standing out to me. And creation comes from that sacral chakra. So really opening that up, I think, again, it's sacral chakra, the solar plexus, and the root chakra, just grounding the creation and that confidence. That's going to be your key for this week of connecting these three things to be able to trust in what's going to happen next for you, because it's going to be something different. It's going to be something you haven't yet experienced. It's going to be a whole new level of something for you. It may be something that feels scary but yet familiar at the same time. This is why you need to connect with your spirit team, get back to your altar, do some magic work this week, connecting with your roots. If you're a witch, do your magic, do your witchcraft this week. Connect to, whoever it is that you work with, whatever deities, if you work with deities, whatever you do. This is going to be a good week to really connect back to you. When you connect with yourself and you, then things around you start to really just click and connect naturally. All right. So this is Tarot of the Week. Comment down below if you made it this far, a Libra scale emoji, and let me know, where does Libra fall in your chart. And if you want to see last week's predictions and see what happened for you, you can click the description box down below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And let's build this community within Scorpion Goddess. I'll see you guys next week.